in the raw. RKS Guyana Free Media, friends and brothers and sisters in Guyana around the world. It is a very painful situation at the moment for those of us who are in the security industry. To know that people have committed crimes, and some of our colleagues, in particular our colleague of the Professional Guard Services, who were responsible for helping to apprehend these criminals and were involved in the actual tracking of criminals, the 3 were sent free. 1 to lead a defense. This is total nonsense and ridiculousness, if you're to ask me. We have already seen a case whereby 1 policeman is being charged for failing to turn up and cause the murder case to be thrown. Imagine that. A police person who was involved in a murder case failed to turn up after being given the final warning. And we know in court and in law and the level of some lawyers in the country, what they would do to win cases, and they're being paid to win cases and to get criminals, murderers, bandits, culprits, thieves off prosecution. This is the disgust and the disgrace, if you were to ask me, dear friends and families. I want to read you this article in Wednesday, June 23rd, 2021, Kaicho News, page 19. 3 freed, 1 to lead defense. So I'm calling upon the Director of Public Prosecution to look at the possibility of reinstituting charges and to launch an investigation as to why there has been success. We know of cases also with some prosecutors, I'm not saying here, but in which some prosecutors were involved in selling cases out. There's a case for people to worry about in this country, my divine friends and families. So it's a painful thing. Now, let me read you the article. 3 of the 5 men accused of attempting to rob Republic Bank in 2017 were yesterday freed by Senior Magistrate Leron Daly in the Georgetown Magistrates Court. The 3 men freed are former Republic Bank employee Sean Grimmon of Pike Street, Kitty Georgetown, ex-police constable Anne Fernie Blackman, 24 of Laying Avenue, West Rumvelt, Georgetown, and ex-rural constable Gladstone George, 27 of Princess Street Lodge, Georgetown. Daly upheld the no-case submission made by their attorneys and dismissed the matter against them. However, she made out a prima facie case against the 4th accused, and he's expected to lead his defense. Senior Magistrate Daly, in her ruling, stated that she upheld the defense attorney's no-case submission since there is not enough evidence against the trio for a prima facie case to be made out. However, the magistrate ruled that sufficient evidence was provided to the court against the 4th accused, Kieron Saunders, 27, of Burnham Boulevard, Mucka, East Bank, Demerara. As such, a prima facie case was made out against Saunders, who is expected to lead his defense on July 14, 2021. The defendants had denied the charge, which alleges that on July 4th, 2016, while being armed with guns, they attempted to rob Republic Bank, Water Street, Georgetown, Guyana. They were placed on $500,000 bail each, pending the outcome of the trial. The botched robbery attempted on the financial institution had left 25-year-old agronomist Elton Ray dead. He was shot and killed during an exchange of gunfire between his alleged accomplices, police and guards attached to the police guard service. According to reports, Ray was the best friend of, and I have to move to the next page, 22, ladies and gentlemen. So remember, this is in the raw. And on page 20, 21, 22, I have it, friends and families. You know, it is such a painful thing to know that the police did investigations and to ever even believe that the police failed to make certain submissions. We don't know here, but it's looking very bad on our criminal justice system. The police made their arrests, they presented the case in the court, and what is the problem? That they couldn't produce enough evidence so that there would be a no-case submission. I totally sympathize with those dynamic police officers who brought the charges, and again for the Professional Guard Service and my friend Sean Kirkpatrick. It's a painful and depressing thing for him and for his company and for all of us in the security industry, so to say. I think all the security companies, organizations, and the association that watch over security organizations or the grouping, they need to send press releases disagreeing. We can't tell the court how to do its work, but we can, through a national effort, send out missives into the media, messages disagreeing and wanting better investigation and the charge to be re-established and or appealed to the higher court. They should not just accept this. DPP need to seriously look at this, the Director of Public Prosecution, and see the way forward in this. We cannot allow this matter to fall or to drop. It has to go to court. These people needs to be tried. Jamal Haynes, a former Republic Bank employee, on Haynes' first court appearance, he admitted to the charge and was sentenced to 10 years imprisonment on charge of attempted robbery under arms, possession of an illegal firearm and ammunition, and unlawful restraining. So he decided to, look, I did it. But imagine he could have stayed with the other guys, have the tricky lawyers, whoever, or the smart lawyers, maybe smart lawyers using various legal loopholes, which is tricks, so to say, and to wait it out for the matter to get a bit stale, and then bring it up. This is a legal technique too in courts, I gather. So he jumped and he got 10 years jail. According to reports on the day in question, around 7:30 hours, a report was made to the police of a robbery in progress at the bank. The ranks responded promptly. When they arrived at the scene, the alleged perpetrators discharged several rounds in their direction. In an attempt to escape, Haynes reportedly began running through the arcade, but was later apprehended by police during an exchange of gunfire. He was found hiding in a stall in the arcade. The facts of the charge revealed that the illegal gun and ammunition were found lying on the ground next to him. Moments after Haynes was apprehended, Saunders, a cousin of Ray, was also apprehended by police, and he was observed to be acting in a suspicious manner. Haynes and Saunders then implicated the others in the robbery attempt in the financial institution. So I, as a public figure in this country, friends and family, ladies and gentlemen, I am calling upon the government to put the necessary pressure on the people to protest and to send out missives into the media and to complain that we want justice and that we disagree and are calling for an inquest or an inquiry into what really transpired that caused no case submission to have it stay in court. Your friend, your brother, me, Haji, Dr. Ocean Khan, RK's Guyana Free Media. Thank you. A farewell, friends.